J.R. Romano will lead the state Republican Party for another 2 years. Now Romano tells us he's looking ahead to 2020.
As a former athlete, you look at the game tape and you realize what you have to do differently, and you adjust, and then you work on what the next phase of the strategy is. Right after 2018, we did 8 regional meetings with activists, elected officials, candidates, and really listened to what their concerns were and frustrations in 2018. And so what we focus on developing a program to plug the holes, whether it's retraining local RTC chairmen, getting almost a culture shift within local RTCs about the value and importance in the work that they do. The line that I use is the Connecticut Republican Party or the State Central Committee is to build the road, the candidates are the car. But what happens is that we can build or have a volunteer headquarters, but the volunteers have to show up. The Democrats have the benefit of having the union members who, it's almost like a built-in army that comes no matter what the Democrats do.
It was a really close race. We got more votes than any Republican in the history of the state of Connecticut.
I think Bob's a great man. I know that he has personally taken the loss very difficult, which is why he is continuing to work with the Republican Party, working with local RTCs. But it was a tough fight. I mean, Bob was there's no ifs, ands about it, that, he was underfunded. He's raising money in late August, which is a difficult place to be in. There's a lot of confusion about why we have the convention. The truth is it's by state law. I am obligated by state statute to hold that convention. I would prefer a system that it's a runoff system where, say, all 17 of the candidates in 2018 could have run against each other in, say, March, and then the top 2 vote getters would then run against each other again, say, in May, and then that would be our nominee. That's the process that I would prefer. But until we get a change in state law, we are required to have that convention. As Republicans, a lot of our candidates have to get better at explaining the economic message in a human way. What I mean when I say that is I think there was a disconnect where a lot of voters didn't understand what reducing or eliminating the income tax could mean to a single mom. We've identified around 100,000 people that are anti-toll. We've identified people who are absolutely livid and should be about forced regionalization. And that's all data that we've been collecting in order to utilize for elections in 2020.
Connecticut GOP Chairman J.R. Romano on what's ahead for 2020.